Good day, my good people, and welcome. Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under the heaven. For now, I'm starting over in my late 40s. I'm just showing here how I'm starting over in my late 40s, almost 50. I had to leave everything I worked for almost a decade and start over in my 40s due to the circumstances that were beyond our control. Here, as you can see, this is my little room. The only thing I own in this room are the curtains, the bedding that we bought in Pep Store, a bed, and yeah, I do have a bigger space than the space we had before that I'm so grateful for. That little TV could fit in our suitcases, and the little toiletry bag that also came the towel we bought, and that's all we could fit in the suitcases as we were leaving. We just try to start over, we just try to continue with life, and we are grateful for what life is offering us at the moment. My light ring, the little TV, and few clothing was all we kept back in our suitcases, and I'm grateful to have a bathroom in my room. Finally, I do have my own bathroom. Moving on to my baby's room. Every room has just a bed. That's the only thing we have at the moment. We just have a little bed. He just have a little bed. We could fit in so many, maybe 5 soft toys. He insisted. And of course, the little blanket we bought in Pep Store, we were just grabbing the cheapest. So there's basically nothing in the rooms. The same with the second room. I have 3 boys, just the bedding and yeah, suitcases we came with. The bathroom, nothing much. The toilet, in the bathroom, only the towels we bought here. We couldn't bring our towels all on the other side. Here is the little dining area supposed to be, but we still have nothing. We have no dining set, dining table, dining chairs. We have nothing. But the landlord left us that little table with the where we put the computer. We could squeeze in the computer, and of course, the couch is also what we could afford at the moment. That's the third room for the third son. The same story, bed and blanket. The TVs and stuff the landlords were kind enough to let us use. The kitchen comes with the fridge, and this is the most beautiful kitchen. People, my good people, I'm so blessed to be spending time in this house. It's a beautiful kitchen, and for today we are enjoying that beautiful kitchen. We don't know where we will be tomorrow, but for now we are living here. This is our little space, and we are enjoying this big, huge, very beautiful kitchen with 2 ovens as we saw there. Yes, also the little microwave is ours, and we also have that little Bible that could fit in the suitcases. We were just trying to put in anything that could fit in the suitcases. Here I am so grateful to have that outside space for my children, because I have boys, and I really wanted outside space, a yard where they feel safe and where they don't have to mingle with other people if they don't want, where they can just be in the yard privately and play their ball, being on their own. My children are introverts, all 3 of them. The little one is a little bit outgoing, but the older two, look at that yard. It's a blessing to be able to live at this space. Okay, now we are starting with something. I just thought of making bread for school, bread box, but I didn't want to make a boring one without anything, so I decided to just add something in between for the bread. And while we are busy with the bread, I will not give recipes for bread. It's just basic bread, flour, salt, yeast and water. So while we are busy with making the bread, this is my first homemaking video, and I just wanted to discuss a little bit on issues that I am thinking about, issues that I'm dealing with. When I was looking upon on homemaking videos, mostly you find homemakers talking about taking care of the husband, taking care of the home, taking care of the family, how to be a good wife, how to be, so basically mainly focusing on being a wife. And of course I know the homemakers community don't exclude us, the divorcees or the single mothers, but sometimes you just feel you don't fit in. But yeah, I think as a divorced mother, a single mother, I met a wonderful person which I thought would be part of my life, but then my little boy loves to taste the dough, so I had to break him down a piece so he can taste. Yeah, so my idea of homemaking is, yeah, I met a wonderful person and I was really looking forward to creating that space, peaceful, loving, cozy environment for my family. But after 5 years I realized everyone has a different idea and understanding about family. I respected his point of view, being a person who has no children in his life, but also meeting and falling in love with a single mother with 3 boys was extremely challenging. And after almost 5 years of dating, I had to respect that he was not really someone who was ready to settle down, who was ready to be a father, who was ready to be a husband. I respected his lifestyle, and I realized that love is not always enough. The main need a single mom has is to have that support, to have that someone she can rely on. And yeah, we are best friends, but I'm just bringing this up to make a note that as a single mom and divorcees, it doesn't mean you have to have a husband to make a cozy, loving, peaceful, safe environment for your family. I ended the relationship, we ended the relationship, but still we are great friends, and still it doesn't mean that since he's out of our lives, I have to stop being a homemaker. I can make a cozy, safe environment. I can make a loving home for my children and me, and that's basically my understanding of homemaking. And I believe that the homemakers community don't see us single moms or divorcees, or for that they don't see us as people who should not be part of homemaking. I always learn from other homemakers. I always try to see and create a environment that I feel comfortable, that my children feel comfortable. Also, the main reason in the agency, or why it was super important for me to make that or create that safe home for me and my children, was because I never grew up in a environment where I was feeling safe. I never knew these things that I'm trying to do for my children. There were no times or no coziness, no safety, and feeling like it was never exciting to go home. My mom was a domestic worker. She was trying to take care of the family, provide for the family, so she really has time to cook nice meals, to be creative in the kitchen, to be in the kitchen with her daughters. So, and most of the times we're living with relatives who were not so kind, who were not so we never had this cozy home, safe environment. So I took it upon myself to create that, what I was dreaming about, what I was hoping for my boys, for my children, for myself. And everything I'm trying to do in my life is not necessarily things I learned, but things I grew up with, but I decided to learn from others, to do my best to create that space that I love. So here I was just preparing for that filling for the bread. I wanted to fill up the breads with some something to just make it special. It's just for the bread box, no matter how small, no matter how little we have. I try to be creative. I try to make memories for them. I try to create memories for them. And as a single mom, resources, funds are limited, but with that little bit we have, I try to be creative. And as you will see in the videos, every piece of thing that is coming in my house has a purpose. I try to use everything to minimize spending so much money on things that are not necessary for now. For now, we needed a bed to sleep on, a little blanket, so much we had to give up. I had to give up my furniture where I was building my life for almost a decade. I had to give up a new dishwasher, new washing machines, double door fridges. Double door fridge is not a thing in Germany, but I really wanted a double door fridge, and I did extra jobs to buy it, and I had to give everything up. It was painful because as a single mom, you don't have that funds to buy so much every time. And when I'm investing, I'm also not trying to invest in something that I will throw away later. I wanted to invest in something that will last for years. So giving up all our beddings, all our clothing, because we could only pack what was fitting in our suitcases. It was a sad moment. It was not a happy moment to leave behind everything I worked so hard for, and just to come start over with from the spoon. Winter is approaching and we could not put in proper winter clothing. We are now trying to be creative with that little one blanket we have and the little clothes we have, because at the moment I will not afford to. Financially, it's just one income house, and I am trying to be playing smart, so we always have enough to eat. We have a roof over our heads, and schools are paid. Where we are in my country, we have to pay school fees, and school uniform is there, and daily necessities. And so, yeah, it's tough. It's mostly embarrassing to be a woman almost 50 and having nothing, having to start over. Actually, it's my third time I have to start over, If you follow my videos, you will see how I lost everything. The first time through fire, the second time I had to move from my country abroad, and now we have to move back. And it's not easy. It's not easy to always start over. It's not always. There are no funds. You are not growing. You are not moving on. It's not. You are not taking on the next project, but you start from the scratch all the time, and it's draining energy wise. I'm embarrassed that I have nothing. I'm embarrassed that at my age I have not accomplished anything in life, and I don't know what example I'm putting for my children, that I have nothing. I at the moment have 4 spoons, 4 forks, 4 cups, but amazingly the boys, my children, are amazing. They understand, they support, and they are my babies also. It was important for the boys to have a dog, so the baby dog came with the sister, and they're so cute, and my children are so adoring and enjoying, and it's like therapy for them. We appreciate, and my boys were jumping around there. As we said, we needed that outside space for them to be children, to be playing outside and enjoy the space there. It's coming along what we want to fill up our bread in, and yes, we don't want to be boring mamas. We try to be resourceful. We try to learn new ideas to create those little memories, those little moments. So here we are getting back the bread inside and trying to, as we can see there, what I was saying earlier, everyone has a task in my house. Even a ice cream bucket, when it was empty, has to work as the bread kneading bowl or bucket, because it has a lid. So everyone coming to this house, if you are a mayonnaise bottle, you will have a task to do. So that's what I was meaning with the bread. Came out so nice. It came out so nice, and now we are just trying to make that little bowls, little pieces to fill up and bake. I love spending time being creative, making mistakes, learn from my mistakes, looking up videos, trying to do that. And I just love the smell of kitchen, the smell of fresh dough, the just being there in my little kitchen with my little boys in the background, their sounds, their laughter, their sometimes arguing. I just love to create those moments. Those moments means so much to me. So as a single mom, there are not so many single moms out there creating homemaking videos. There might be, I don't find much, but I'm still searching, because mostly other homemakers talk about how to be a good wife, how to take care of your husband, how to take care of your home and your children. But I am taking care of myself and my children and the space we are blessed with. So that is also homemaking to my understanding, just to create that lovely, comfortable, safe, peaceful environment for me and my children. So that is my definition of homemaking. So here we are just finishing up the bread. We just make those little dough balls and then filling them up like them usually. Yeah, we are filling them up, and yeah, we are done, my people. We are done with the bread. It looks so juicy, it looks so yummy, it smells so good. I'm just doing what my children love and eat. And there's my baby. The test master, if the main chef says yes, it's good and approve it, then I've passed my test. So there he's showing me how juicy and tasty the school bread is. And yeah, if this main person shows me that thumbs up, I'm fit. And there was our dinner, because of course the bread was for the school. So my good people, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you. Until next time, bye bye.